You know, I think I got most excited about it when I looked back at my start in the real estate career and how rocky it was, and how I wasted about 5 years spending a lot of time away from my husband and not making any money. And I realized that that really could have easily been avoided had someone just given me a few tips and pointed me in the right direction. And now I just get pumped. It's so cool to see someone and meet them, you know, a year later, from one conference to the same exact conference the next year, and see how much better they're doing, and see that they've implemented one or two of the little things they've learned from me, and that was just something that they might not have heard for another 5 years, and now they've grasped that one piece of their business that could have changed for the, you know, could have drastically changed for them had they not ever met me.
I do not ever again want to owe $50,000 to the IRS after I had already been making quarterly payments that I thought were sufficient. That will never happen to me again. That's something that I swore off 2 years ago, and I feel like 50% at least of the realtors that I speak to are paying their taxes in October because they've already gotten an extension. They have no idea how much they owe, and lots of them are in a huge amount of debt because they have no idea what to pay in, and then they sort of get in denial about it. They wait till October, they're halfway through the next year, and they're always working a year behind, and it's really hard to catch up from that. So I said, we will never do that again. I will never have any business debt. I'm gonna put a lot of money into savings, and at the end of the day, my whole goal is just to save a lot of money so that I can spend more time with my family, work a 40-hour week, go home at the end of the day, spend a whole lot of money putting it back into our community, and I can sleep well at night saying, hey, I made a whole lot of money last year, and I'm really excited about that because everybody in Charlottesville is in a better place as a result.
When I'm done speaking and my audience leaves the room, I want them to just feel really motivated and really like it's something that they can accomplish. I have something that's really simple, really common sense that I do that I love to share with an audience. It's just something that's so easy to implement. It's called the Sunshine Fund.
This is just a little checking account that just sits by itself. It started out empty, started out very small. 3% of every commission check that I get goes into the Sunshine Fund. The purpose of my Sunshine Fund is so that there is always a pool of money waiting there so that I never even have to think about it. I had these two buyers, they were the sweetest people, Ben and Mariah. They moved into their house on the actual move-in day, which you think that this doesn't happen, you think this is an exaggeration. On the actual move-in day, they moved into the house, they walked into the door, and the entire kitchen floor had flooded, and it had flooded out into the carpet into their living room. It was getting under the actual linoleum on the floor, was kind of peeling up and rolling up at the edges, and that was what they had to present to their parents who had never seen this house before as their first time home buyer experience. And it was really nice to be able to walk in that house, pick up the phone, call my plumber who I have on speed dial, call the hot water heater distributor and say, hey guys, can you just pop over here? I really need your help. Bill it to me. I don't care what it takes. Bill it to me. These guys just moved in and we really need it fixed by the end of the day so that they can get their moving trucks in a couple of hours. They came over, it was fixed, it was done, came straight out of the Sunshine Fund, and I never had a second thought about it. There was never a moment at which I thought, oh gosh, you know, am I gonna have a net neutral on my commission check as a result after I pay for this? Am I still gonna make money on this deal? Never occurred to me one time because it's just sitting there as a slush fund for, you know, rainy days. This is just what we do. This is part of the process. I do not close this deal and then walk off and disappear for the rest of your life. I'm here. You call me anytime you have a real estate problem. If you ever have something go wrong in your house, you give me a call and I'm gonna hook you up with someone. I'm gonna make sure you get connected with a real professional. These people are clients for life. These are the people that are in my top 25 list. These are the people that send me 4 and 5 business referrals that close a year. These are the people that they just sing my praises. They are my biggest advocates, and no matter if they were in a room with 50 people, no matter who it was that was talking, if the word real estate or the words real estate were mentioned, Sasha Farmer would come out of their mouth, and I know that I can count on them probably for the rest of the time that they live in Charlottesville to send business my way anytime they have an opportunity. So it seals the deal forever, and it also makes me feel like this is what we're here to do. This is what our jobs are supposed to be.